I just bought the most powerful mini ITX gaming PC that performs better than my main gaming PC since it can run up to 600 FPS.
Okay, so inside of this box is a really powerful small ITX gaming PC build. And obviously you guys can tell from the box, this thing is just gonna be really small. But even though this thing is super small, the specs inside still make this PC really powerful. So having a smaller ITX build will definitely be really perfect if you guys wanna play on like the go. Since I mean, you guys can go ahead and just carry this thing with you anywhere you want. I mean, it is super portable since it is a mini ITX build. Yeah, here it is. We have the mini ITX build right over here. I mean, you guys can see this thing is really small. It's not gonna take up too much space on my desk. And yeah, the box definitely made the PC look a lot bigger than it actually is. But this mini ITX gaming PC is coming from CoolerMaster. And this right here is their NR2 Pro mini ITX gaming PC, which is a super compact PC, but still very powerful. With smaller ITX gaming PCs like this CoolerMaster one, they're actually really perfect for creating like a streaming setup as well. I'm gonna show you guys that later, but having a smaller PC just makes the setup so much better since it's gonna be super portable, doesn't take up too much space on your desk, all those stuff, which is definitely really good. Okay, so this right here is the CoolerMaster NR2 Pro. As you guys can see, I do have it set down like horizontally, and you guys can already tell this thing is really small. But even though this mini ITX PC is super small, it's so powerful. I'm pretty sure we can run Fortnite at least like 600 to 800 FPS. Probably even more once I actually show you guys the specs inside. And also inside the box, it comes with this tempered glass side panel. So you guys can see right now on the ITX PC, the NR2 Pro doesn't have like a glass on the side. On both the sides, you guys can see we just have like this regular panel. But with this PC, you guys can actually exchange it out for like a glass panel, just so you guys can actually see the inside of the PC, which I find really cool. I'm gonna go ahead and do that first, just because I don't know about you, but having a glass panel definitely sounds a lot cooler, and we can actually see the inside of the PC, so I can show you guys the specs and everything. And it's like really easy to also exchange the panels. It just pops right out just like that. So boom, just like that, we have the panel out. Let's go ahead and take all this stuff out. And you guys can already see a little sneak peek of the inside of this mini ITX PC. The NR2 Pro has some insane specs inside, and I'm gonna show you guys. Like, this PC is just as powerful as like my main PC. Probably even better, just because this thing is a small factor form, and this would be a perfect like main PC for me. Also inside of the box, it comes with like a bunch of stuff. Pretty sure this is all like the cables and stuff if you guys want to go ahead and replace any parts inside this PC. You guys can see inside we have a bunch of cables. We also have like this antenna thing for like the motherboard. We have the power cables. We have like the brackets for the AIOs, I believe. Yeah, there are literally a ton of stuff inside of this CoolerMaster PC. But first, let's go ahead and take out this tempered glass side panel, which is gonna go ahead and sit right over here to replace the previous panel. And yeah, here it is. Nothing too crazy. You guys can see it's just a regular glass panel. It should just be as easy as taking out the panel. So go ahead and just slide this thing in. Pops literally just like that. That was super simple. That was actually like really cool. And yeah, there we go. We have the glass panel installed, which I mean is super cool since you guys can now just see the inside. And I'll show you guys the specs inside as well, just because this thing is super powerful. So yeah, taking a look inside of this mini ITX PC, the specs inside are definitely really good. Right off the bat, you guys can already see the graphics card just standing up vertically. The graphics card right here is the RX 9070 XT. So it's literally one of the most powerful AMD graphics cards, and it came out recently too. So the graphics card is really new. I literally heard great things about this graphics card. So having this graphics card inside of a mini ITX build is just perfect. Like, this PC is just really powerful. And then if you guys take a look at the CPU, which is right over there, the CPU is the Ryzen 7 7800X 3D, which if you guys didn't know, for Fortnite, it's actually really good. The CPU inside this PC is just perfect for Fortnite, and also paired with this graphics card makes a really good ITX build. Literally, this PC is gonna be super smooth for 1440p gaming, and we should be able to run more than 120 FPS on all high settings. Inside of this PC also has 32 gigs of DDR5 RAM, as well as having 2 terabytes of Gen 4 SSD. So this PC is gonna be really good in the long run. The specs are gonna hold up really well. And if you guys also take a look at the AIO that this PC has, it has a 280mm AIO, which actually has optimized airflows. So it's gonna have exceptional thermals in an ITX form PC. Even though everything is like super compact, this PC is still gonna have really good performance, as well as not like overheating or anything like that. Yeah, this PC size is just kind of crazy to me. I mean, it's just so easy to just lift up just like that. I think the size of this mini ITX build is super similar to like a shoebox. The dimensions are really similar. That's how small this PC is. But like I said, even though it's small, it's perfect perfect for gaming and also like streaming and stuff. But let me go ahead and place back this glass panel. This glass panel is for like the aesthetics of this PC, while the panel it actually came with is for like better airflow. You guys can see the panel has like all these holes and stuff for the airflow, but the glass one is just so you guys can actually see it. So yeah, this is definitely a really cool ITX build. You can literally just bring this PC with you anywhere. And like, even though it's small, this thing is still a very powerful build. So also paired with the mini ITX PC, I did get this thing right over here, which is the CoolerMaster MasterHub Creator Kit, which is kind of a device used for content creators as well as streamers, but also is something that can actually help you multitask pretty easily. So let's go ahead and take this thing out. Right out of the box, you guys can see there's like different sections of stuff. We have 2 rollers, 15 keys, 5 faders, as well as the base. All these parts are basically like magnetic and connect directly to this base. So you guys can add anything you want, from like switching scenes, lowering your audio, changing your playbacks, all that type of stuff, which like a streamer or a content creator would love to have. But this right here is the base for the MasterHub. You guys can see it's just basically a base, all these magnetic parts for you guys to actually attach things to. So yeah, once you guys have the base for it, you guys can add any attachments you want, like a roller. You guys can see this is basically the attachment. And since it is magnetic, we can go ahead and just connect it down to the base just like that. And we can make this roller basically anything you want, from like adjusting the audio, changing the playbacks. And right over here, we have 15 keys. Once again, if you guys want to go ahead and attach it to the base just like that, and then you guys can actually basically set these buttons to whatever you want. So if I'm streaming on the mini ITX build, I want to change the scene, I can go ahead and just press that, and we can go ahead and just adjust back the roller so it fits. Everything is super easy since it is magnetic. And then we obviously have the fader, and this thing kind of looks like something you would use for the audio if you guys want to go ahead and change the audio of like different scenes and stuff. So yeah, really cool. We can go ahead and place that on as well. We can place the roller, and everything just fits really easily since it is magnetic. There is a bundle with the NR2 Pro as well as this MasterHub on Amazon. So if you guys want to go ahead and check that out, there is a bundle where it comes with both. For anyone who wants to do like streaming or anything, those two things are really nice. Okay, so now I have the mini ITX gaming PC fully set up, and I also have the CoolerMaster MasterHub connected. This thing is really great regardless if you are a content creator or a streamer. Since you guys can see there are a bunch of buttons over here that can help you like multitask. We can go straight to YouTube just from pressing this button right over here, as you guys can see, straight to YouTube. And then obviously on the CoolerMaster software, you guys can change what each button does. So far I have like these fader things connected to like the volume. So yeah, you guys can definitely customize this thing to help you out, especially if you guys are a streamer or a content creator. This thing will help out a lot with your content. These 15 keys are the presets that it actually comes with, and they are definitely really helpful. But if I'm playing a game like Fortnite, I want to go ahead and set up a key where it records my game. That would definitely be really helpful. But if we go ahead and actually take a look at the system information, you guys can see the PC has a Ryzen 7 7800X 3D. For the graphics card, we have the RX 9070 XT, which is a really powerful graphics card. So let's go ahead and see how good this mini ITX gaming PC is. Even though this thing is super compact, this thing is going to be really powerful. Okay, so now taking a look at the max FPS this mini ITX gaming PC could actually get. I mean, this thing is very powerful, especially for its size. You guys can see right now, we're literally getting about 630 to 650 FPS, and it's definitely really consistent. We're still above like the 580 FPS mark. So this PC is definitely really good still, even though it is a really small and compact PC. For its size, it's still very powerful. And this mini ITX PC is definitely one of the most powerful mini ITX builds I literally ever played on. This thing is still very good for an ITX build. I mean, this thing performs just as good as like my main gaming PC, and that thing literally has an RTX 5080 inside, while this NR2 mini ITX build only has an RX 9070 XT, which costs a lot less than the 5080, honestly performs just as good. I know the CPU inside of this PC is really good for Fortnite, since I tested the CPU out on Fortnite before on an RPC, and that thing also got some crazy performance. So I already knew this mini ITX build is going to be really good. I will also have this CoolerMaster NR2 Pro linked in the description for you guys to check out, as well as the Amazon bundle with the CoolerMaster MasterHub, since honestly it is a great deal. But yeah, you guys can see as I'm building, we're literally still running about like 450 FPS. And also the PC isn't overheating or anything. It's like really quiet. So even though it's really small, it's not like overheating. The fans aren't going crazy, anything like that. And taking a look at the max FPS we're still getting in an actual game, I mean, this PC just still performs absolutely insane. We're running above like 320 FPS pretty consistently. Once I actually land in, I'll show you guys the FPS is definitely a lot more consistent. But I mean, you guys can see on the battle bus already, we're getting about like like 1000 FPS. I'm not sure why the GPU fans aren't spinning. I think the PC is just not under a ton of load yet, so maybe like the middle of the game we'll see like the fans start, ooh, what the heck? Maybe throughout the middle of the game we'll see the fans start to spin or whatnot. But yeah, you guys can see we just landed in, we're running about like 380 FPS, sometimes even getting close to 400 FPS. So this thing is crazy. Cracked. What the? 200? I didn't know that pistol could shoot like fire bullets or whatever. And I mean, you guys can see from the fight, we're not dropping frames or anything like that as well. Okay, GG. I think we're like really consistently pushing about like 350 FPS. Bro, what is going, wait, is this pistol crazy? Oh, what the? What the? He jumped off, he jumped off. 200. All right, let's go ahead and continue keying people because this PC is still performing absolutely crazy. Like it's not slowing down at all. Like the performance is still very, oh, where is these people? Let's go, free 2 kills. I think the only bad thing with like an ITX build is like the PC can't fit too much like RGB and stuff, but even without like crazy RGB coming from a PC like this, I mean, the performance literally speaks for itself. We're literally running like 350 FPS really, really consistently. Oh my, I knew there was someone. I'll wait for it, I'll wait for it. Cracked. Heal, heal, heal. Bro, I literally shot my gun. I'm not even joking, bro. I literally shot my gun. All right, we're still running pretty consistently at the 300 FPS mark. Feeling the PC, it's not like overheating. It's actually really cool, I'm not gonna lie. It's not even overheating like even the slightest. Bro, you get like a crazy refresh, I'm not gonna lie. I need like the craziest okay, there it is. That's what we need, bro. That's what we need, bro. That's what we need, bro. Chill, chill, chill. Bro, it wouldn't reset. I promise you it wouldn't reset. He's just chilling in there. $70. Cracked. Oh crap. Bro, why am I frozen? Why am I frozen? Bro, why am I freaking frozen, bro? Okay, you guys can see we're literally running really, really consistent at about like 380 FPS, literally majority of the game. So this PC is definitely really, really good. Make sure you guys check out CoolerMaster NR2 Pro, which will be linked in the description. I highly recommend it. This PC is really, really good for a mini ITX build. Let's go, bro. GG's.